for, and that's 6
That's
quart.
right.
If you want the cookbook to go with it, add a few more dollars and get Emeril's cookbook called Cooking with Power, which will actually work for the pressure cooker as well as the deep fryer that's coming
correct.
up.
That's
so
exactly right.
Want to show
that's
that
exactly
to you.
why that book was created, Mary Beth.
Yeah, for all your electric
exactly.
appliances.
And whether you have one of ours or you have something at home, you know, Mary Beth said an interesting thing about pressure cooking, folks, because pressure cooking, and I want to take, there's a couple of things that I want to talk about. First of all, this is not a machine that you have to prep for and think about and worry about, oh my gosh, I got to do something in the morning. No, this is not a slow cooker, it's a pressure cooker, which means that it's fast. A slow cooker is just that, it's slow.
Yeah.
A lot of times, at least one day a week, during the school year particularly, I don't know what we're gonna have.
Right.
I know what I have in my refrigerator because we shop, especially proteins on a daily basis, fish, meat, chicken, etc.
And you have teenagers at home.
So you plug that in, and you program this thing, and you walk away from it. It's done. I've taken wings and chicken out of the freezer, and have had a meal on the table in 30 minutes.
How about that? From frozen.
From frozen.
First of all, show us what all we get.
Well, you get the 6 quart pot, and think about this now. That's exactly what it is. It's everything in a pot. It's a 1-pot meal. So this baby just gets aligned in here. You plug it in.
It comes in and out for easy cleaning, and it's non-stick.
The brain does all of the work. Low pressure, high pressure. So there's 2 pressure settings. There's 2 features in here that are safety, so you don't have to worry about the kids. You cannot unlock this machine unless it's depressurized. So the worries of your children going up to it, or your husband for that matter, going up to it and trying to unlock the lid, it is not gonna happen, because the way that this technology is, okay, the arrows have to match and line up in order for this thing to go. So you load up your pot, you press your program, you put your time in, you press the button, and that's it.
Walk away. And you go do something else and then come back and it's hot. I want to see what's in this first one.
Yes,
I love to see what's all in these. And if you have his pressure cooker, give us a call on our testimonial line. Everything's on Easy Pay. So this is now 6 easy payments, monthly payments of $16.49 to get this. We even reduced the shipping and handling from $13.47 down to $6.72. What you got cooking?
So the arrow and the arrow have matched, or you would not be able to unlock that. You see that, folks? You would not be able to unlock this. So, on high pressure, okay, chicken wings, onions, guess what? 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Were these from fresh then?
And these were from fresh. I've done them in 12 minutes frozen.
Oh my goodness.
Look at how delicious.
Yum.
Look at how tender. Now, if you cooked a little bit of rice, if you had some smashed potatoes, if you had sweet corn, which is crazy right now and so delicious, look at the meal that you could put together in 10 minutes. Sweet corn's going to take longer to cook in a pot than this is going to cook chicken.
In the pressure cooker.
Exactly right. Because, as you said, it's fast, it's efficient.
But here's the other thing. It really locks in nutrients.
That's right.
You know, it locks in flavor. When you cook under pressure, the flavoring that you put in there, you always have to have some kind of liquid. So it could be just water, it can be a broth, it can be a wine, whatever you want.
Correct.
But it infuses that flavor into the food quick and easy. Let's come down and show you the next one.
Yes, indeed.
You're still digging in there.
Well,
That's
look,
a
I just
lot of
wanted to show not only how fast it is, but look at this. Okay, so high pressure. It's depressurized. We can open up the machine, okay? Look at this. This, ladies and gentlemen, was a pulled pork. And now what I want to show you is this. I'm taking the pork out, look, and now I'm pulling it just like that.
Oh, man.
For pulled pork sandwiches.
Right.
Check that out, okay? Look at how tender that is. Look at how delicious. And guess what? On high pressure, 1 hour.
1 hour.
60 minutes.
When I cook a pork
butt traditional style, it takes me 4+ hours to cook a pork butt.
Wow.
This pressure cooker here on high pressure, Mary Beth, 1 hour. Look at that.
That looks so delicious. And I'm just, there's the forks. I've been looking for the forks. I was like, I want to try this. While I taste this, tell us, we've got something here that we want to talk about from the USDA, and it has to do with cooking times. But right here, according to the USDA, food cooks in a pressure cooker in about what does that say? 1/3 the time
That's
it
exactly
takes to
right.
cook food via conventional cooking methods. So if something would normally take 3 hours, like you say, a pork butt or whatever,
1 hour.
now 1 hour. Or those wings you would expect at least 45, minutes to an hour. He said 10 minutes in there, or or if it's from frozen, it's going to be 30 minutes.
It's hot. Try that. Now, a lot of times Sunday gravy is what I call it. And if I have a little bit of pork shoulder, meatballs.
It's like melting your mouth.
Oh, yes, it is. This usually takes me hours to do this. Check this out. Okay? Sunday gravy.
Oh, man.
Okay? Which takes me all day Sunday to do this. What we've done right here, because it's not just meatballs. I have the ribs, the brajol. Look at this.
Oh, my goodness. Is that like a New Orleans kind of Sunday gravy?
Yes, look at this. All in this. Look at that. And this took me 1 hour to do this entire gravy.
And if you don't do ribs right, they can come out tough.
Oh, yes.
These, you can see, are already falling apart.
I tell you what, folks, if you don't have this machine, I would not wait. I would get all over this machine, because once you start using this, you will never go back.
And especially when it's $16.49 a month with your credit card, you can get this in a week's time and spend less than $20 a month to be able to have a brand new pressure cooker.
I know you want to try one of those meatballs.
And I am. And don't forget his cookbook, which is called Emeril's Cooking with Power, because that's going to have recipes for the pressure cooker as well as the deep fryer and all that. But I want to go to the phones, because Lori from Florida is calling in, and I hear that you already have this, Lori. Is that true?
Yes, Mary Beth, I do.
Well, please say hi to Emeril. Yes.
Hello, Lori.
Hey, Emeril, calling you from Pensacola.
Well, thank you so much. Thanks for calling. How's the day there? Is it beautiful today?
It is beautiful. There's hardly any humidity. It's very unusual. It's almost as if we were up in Westchester today.
Oh,
fantastic.
No.
So you have the pressure cooker?
Yes, I do. And my husband and I fight over it to see who gets to use it.
Lori,
and as a matter of fact, it's funny.
What would you tell people at home?
It's funny that you have it on there.
What would you tell people at home about it?
Oh man, it's fabulous. It's bulletproof. I mean, you cannot mess anything up.
Was it the first pressure cooker you'd ever cooked with, Lori?
Yeah, we have an old-timey one that kind of has the 2 pieces and everything, but I was always afraid of it because of everything that you said. It's dangerous and what have you. But I work nights, my husband worked days, and I was very used to using the slow cooker all the time, which is great. But this way I can actually get up and make the meal and take some of it out for me, and it's still ready for my husband when he comes in.
And that's a good point. You're working different shifts and all.
Exactly.
It makes life so much easier. Do you find, how does the food taste out of a pressure cooker?
Oh, absolutely wonderful. I mean, everything falls apart. It's just, there's nothing tough. You can put the more, lesser quality, less priced meats in there, and they come out just as good. I've done ribs. I've done a pot roast. I did a pork roast. My husband actually got up this morning and put stuff in there, and it was done when I got up this morning because he couldn't sleep. So dinner's already done, and it was 8 o'clock this morning. It was just fabulous. I can't say enough about this machine. It's terrific.
It's like what Emeril said. He said, if you don't have one, you got to get one. You're going to love it. I'm thrilled to hear from you,
yes,
Lori.
Indeed.
Thank you
so much, Lori,
for taking the time to give us a call.
Now, I want to show you. Take care, Lori. I want what she just said about making things tender. Okay, we put a whole roasting chicken in this with a little bit of water and some aromatics.
Yeah,
okay,
that's all.
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
I can't take this out.
Because it's falling apart.
It's falling apart.
Look at that.
Look at 30 minutes, folks.
Wow.
So you heard what she just said about how tender?
Tender. No tough. Nothing tough.
Look at that.
Oh, that's hot, yeah.
Yeah, it is hot.
What's in here, Bubby? We got to go because we're running out of time.
Well, I'll tell you what's in here right here is you were just saying about it, and she was too, about ribs.
Oh, yeah. Oh, ribs.
Okay? These are baby back pork ribs, and look at this, folks. Wow. In 30 minutes. I have rib. Look how tender this is.
Exactly.
Look at that.
Pull apart. Here's the thing. If you want to try for 30 days a great pressure cooker, for $16.49, you get to try Emeril's pressure cooker. A 6-quart, easy to use, excellent. And by the way, it has not just high pressure, but low pressure in case you're doing like fish. If you're doing tilapia, you wouldn't do it on high pressure. You would that 6-quart.
Right.
If you want the cookbook to go with it, add a few more dollars and get Emeril's cookbook called Cooking with Power, which will actually work for the pressure cooker as well as the deep fryer that's coming up.
That's
so
exactly right.
Want to show
that's
that
exactly
to you.
why that book was created, Mary Beth.
Yeah, for all your electric
Exactly,
appliances.
and whether you have one of ours or you have something at home, you know, Mary Beth said an interesting thing about pressure cooking, folks, because pressure cooking, and I want to take, there's a couple of things that I want to talk about. First of all, this is not a machine that you have to prep for and think about and worry about, oh my gosh, I got to do something in the morning. No, this is not a slow cooker, it's a pressure cooker, which means that it's fast. A slow cooker is just that, it's slow.
Yeah.
A lot of times, at least one day a week, during the school year particularly, I don't know what we're going to have. I know what I have in my refrigerator because we shop, especially proteins on a daily basis, fish, meat, chicken, etc.
And you have teenagers.